So about a week and a half ago, there was a viral video called Gallon Smash Prank. And this video is no longer on YouTube at the moment, but I'm making a video response because I feel as if what they did was not only morally wrong, but I had a lot of problems with it. The video consisted of these young kids taking orange juice, chocolate milk, and milk by the gallon, and I'm assuming they didn't pay for it, which makes me even more angry because I doubt these young kids spent $4 to $5 per gallon for each two of these that they did in their video. And they would run down the aisle and throw them to the side, throw them up, throw them down, and they'd break these gallons of milk, orange juice, and chocolate milk in the aisle, and then it would get all down the aisle, all the liquid and stuff, and then they'd trip in it and slip in it, and then people would try to help them, and then they'd slip in it again, and it was just, I don't know. I didn't find it that funny, simply because I've been an employee who worked at a grocery store. I've been in the environments, and I know what it's like, and the fact that these little kids would think that this is funny, take things that they didn't pay for, or maybe they did, I'm speculating, but maybe they did pay for them, but I sincerely doubt they paid for these gallons of milk and orange juice and chocolate milk at $4 to $5 per gallon, and take them out, break them, make a mess, and then have to have the employees come and clean up their mess that they made for an intentional prank video. What were you guys thinking? Really, think and put a little more effort into your pranks. Not because pranks are bad. I find pranks hilarious. I watch lots of pranks videos. But this was not only unprofessional, but it was childish. Simply because if you've ever worked in a store, maybe I have some people watching me who have worked in a grocery store. Stores get crazy. You have long lines, you have people who are anal, they want to get through, they want to buy their items, and then the next thing they know is, we have a spill on aisle 6. And they go to aisle 6 only to find that these kids intentionally broke gallons of milk, chocolate milk, orange juice on the floor for YouTube. And they have to clean that up, and they're only being paid minimum wage for a crappy job that they probably don't even like. That's my problem. Secondly, the fact that you're essentially vandalizing. You're taking things that you probably didn't pay for, breaking them, but most of all, you're throwing them in the grocery aisles, breaking things in the aisles themselves, getting boxes of cereal and cans and things soaked with milk. Because you're not looking at what you're throwing, you're just randomly throwing them as hard as you can in all directions, hope they explode. And they all do. And they break things in the environment. And big problem here is in the video, which if I can find the video, if it's still up, I'll link it. But you threw a gallon of milk and it hit the lamp you threw it so hard it hit the lamp, the light in the store, and the light thing came down and broke. Or it almost broke. It cracked, I know that, but you're vandalizing the grocery store with what you're doing. You're destroying public property. You're destroying things you didn't pay for. Most of all, you're ruining things within the grocery store. You knock down it's one of those circular lights. They're really long. I don't know what they're called. I have them in my workplace. They're really expensive, long, and they're really high lighting kits or light bulbs. And you're knocking those out of the ceiling of the building by throwing your gallons of milk around. Not only that, it's a safety hazard too, having all of that liquid and stickiness, and having old people and people who having kids run around and could slip and fall through the material and stuff that you're putting all over the floor. It's just, I watched the video and I was just disgusted by it. Not only that, is $3 to $4, $5 per gallon of milk. You're wasting all of that milk. Milk is getting more and more expensive. Articles show that milk and dairy is going up in price, and here you are wasting it when people in other countries, and I realize this sounds so cliche and cheesy, but there are other people in other countries who have nothing, and here you are wasting gallons upon gallons upon gallons of high-priced milk for your not only entertainment, but most of all, for other people to clean up after you because you guys think it's funny. I don't. If I was a supervisor, if I was a manager at that place, I would have kicked you kids out of the store and you would never be allowed to come back. It's videos like this that show me that these kids don't have any idea of employees who actually work at a store, and they don't care about the employees that work at a store. And it pisses me off when people don't take in consideration others. They're only concerned about themselves and what they can do to make a little bit side of extra cash on YouTube, specifically destroying and being destructive and doing vandalism within the grocery store. In fact, I would have called the police on your vandalism, the things that you guys are doing. This is not a hate video towards your channel. Their channel is Chazy channel. It's linked down below. You can watch it. Go to their channel and see the pranks that they do. But if you're going to do a prank, please at least put some effort into it and think about other people other than the prank itself. I've seen some funny pranks, and this one was not only not funny at all, but it was just... It was dangerous, childish, destructive, and it was just unprofessional as a whole. And as an employee who's worked at a grocery store, I would not appreciate your actions. And most of all, you would never be allowed in my store again. So that's just for some food for thought. I'm only making this video because I was asked by many people on my channel to make a video response to it, and they wanted to know my thoughts on this prank video. I don't know why, but that's what you guys wanted. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts. Hope you guys send this video to the actual user so maybe they can avoid potential stupid pranks like this one in the future. Thank you.